We want to part that with your beautiful eye color, skin tone. Well, 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 hello there. How are you today? I see. You are here for the newspaper ad? Okay. We are looking for patient subjects that allow us to continue our project on facial reconstruction and facial changing. During this experiment, we are looking for our subjects to see if some of the items and lotions that we want to use on our clients, it's safe for humans. We no longer test on animals, of course. That is just so cruel. So we are now giving people like yourself an incentive to do these trials and see if we can find a good project to start working on this. Our facial reconstruction is just amazing, but we have found a few bumps in the road. Okay, can I have your name, please? Okay, one moment. Your date of birth? Okay, all the information that you're gonna give me, we're gonna do it on paper. We don't want to put anything of this in our computer system because it's ultra secret and we have had some issues with hackers, so paper is always safe. Okay, have you ever participated in a research or an experiment as this one? Were you compensated for this? Are you here today on your own free will? Very good. What was the last medicine that you take? It counts ibuprofen, Tylenol, anything like that? Okay. Very good. We have to do a little tryout before we can start to see if you're fit for this experiment that we're doing. And if it's not, you're still gonna be compensated, but not in full, as you can understand. But just want to make sure that you're fit for this, okay? First of all, we want to see that you have good ears. We want to see that there are no clogging, no problems with ear infections, no troubles with maybe infestations. We have found a lot of people with that. And in your face, we want to make sure that you don't have any scarring that is open, that you have open scabs, open wounds, things like that, okay? Before we can start the experiment, try it out. Okay. Let me start by applying this cape to protect your clothing. Sometimes there might be some dripping. It's very common in this kind of experiments. Okay. Are you wearing anything in your face at the moment? Let's say makeup, sunscreen, foundation, anything like that? Creams? Okay, good. So, let's start by checking your skin for any signs of scars, scabs, anything that like open sores. We don't want sores of any kind. That will be a no-no for our experiment. Yeah, we're also looking for acne. We have fresh out of acne. You cannot join this experiment. Try it out. Oh, you will be compensated 5% of the total that you will get if you finish the trial, but it's still a good compensation if you are not fit for it. Just for your time for coming here, of course. I'm gonna be a little bit closer to you, is that okay? Sorry that the light is too bright. Okay, I don't see any signs of open sores or recent scaling, scars. There is some dryness in your skin, but that actually is gonna be good for the experiment. I haven't had a subject with dry skin, so that's good. Okay. Your skin looks fine. A little bit dry, that is okay. Actually help us. Now that we have an assessment of that, we want to see here. I want to ask you a few questions about your facial routine, okay? How do you normally take care of it? Do you use a skincare routine, lotions, creams, anything like that? How do you normally clean your skin? Okay. Can you name me the products that you normally use? Okay, good. How many times per day do you wash your face? And I'm not talking about a full skincare routine. I'm just saying like washing with soap and water, things like that. Yeah, simple face wash. Okay. Good. One moment. Okay. Thank you so much. Well, I'm trying to determine what kind of subject examinations we are going to be doing with you. And I'm believing that we're going to be taking samples. We are also going to be trying some of our creams on you. And two of the experiments that we're going to fully do on you. One is facial, like you normally will get in the spa, but we're going to be using our syrups and other medication that we're trying to know if it's something that's going to be relaxing for our patients during their transition with their faces. And also we are going to be trying our wet mask. This is going to be the last of our treatments. For yourself, since you have dry skin and we didn't had a subject before, let's try with something easy here. I don't know if this is gonna work. Just want to make sure that this is something that will react to you. This is completely safe. We just want to know that it will be reacting to you. If this reacts, we know that you are a good candidate for the treatment and the tryout experiment, okay? So I'm just gonna put it here. It has some special ingredients that for security reasons and stuff like that I cannot disclose with you. But if it turns purple, it means that you're completely safe and we are ready to start. I am just gonna need for you to read this. It's our consent form, since you're coming here on your own free will and that you will be fully compensated. and that there might be some after effects when we are done with this treatment. I'm gonna name you the after effects that you might experience: sleepiness, full relaxation, numbness, but it will be returning in around 30 minutes, tingliness. You might react to an ASMR form. Have you heard of it? Yeah, this is something that is different for everybody. Some of our clients, some of our subjects have tell us that they feel like a tingly sensation in their heads, shoulders, arms, legs, that they feel like a blooming sensation too. So it's different for everybody. Just be aware that it's something that can happen, because what we are trying here is that all of our creams and solutions that are safe and completely relaxing for our paying customers, of course. If you agree with this, and you might have the symptoms, you might have these effects during the tryout, you can read it right here and just sign your waiving form here. Yeah, right there. Thank you. Okay, so it's reacting. It's purple, so you are safe to go. And our last tryout is just taking a peek into your ears. Okay, I'm gonna be using an otoscope here. Want to make sure that there are no problems here. So I was saying before, looks good. A little bit of earwax suspected, which is okay. And here too. Okay, during the treatment we are also going to be doing some ear serum on you. That this might trigger again this sensation that I was telling you about, the tingliness. Some people find it extremely relaxing, so you might fall asleep. That is normal, okay? Very good. Let's start with the first one. Well, normally this serum is what we use for our facial changing. This makes the skin tighter. For a paying customer, this is gonna help them look younger. Yeah, like a cream of youth. But it's only temporary. It lasts like 8 hours to 12 hours depending on the subject. So that we're trying to find out what is the difference between people. With you with a dry face, probably it's gonna help. And I'm gonna try it here. It's gonna definitely tighten your skin. You are not gonna feel anything really with this until we start our facial. Let's give it a few minutes here, okay? What I love the most about it is that it's completely painless. Okay. It's gonna feel cold. Is that okay? Good. 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 Okay, I don't see any redness. That's good. Now I'm gonna be pointing you with this. It has some mark at the end because I need to mark the face where the massage and the facial is gonna be applying. Okay. Very good. Now try to stay still, please. Good. 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 Right there. These are my areas of concern with your skin that I'm sure that are gonna be quite great with the facial. Okay, I think we are ready to move out to the spa treatment. Now, as I was saying, it might feel a bit too much, but that's okay. You might fall asleep. It's okay. Now I want to ask you: do you want me to wake you up? Do you wanna remain asleep? Okay, very good. So we're gonna be moving to that first, and then we're gonna be moving to the wet mask. Okay, good. I'm gonna just slide you like this. Okay, don't worry. Okay, now in just this position, we're gonna mimic what it is a facial spa. And after this, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay? Very good. Now just try to enjoy it. Let's see. I think it's ready. you back normally, okay? Very good. There we go. Now I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay? Before we can move on to the next one. Okay, during the facial spa, did you experience any tingliness in your face? Okay. How about tickles in your head, arms, back? You definitely were snoozing, so kind of fell asleep there. You were fighting the urge to fall asleep, okay? Thank you, that's very good data. Now, I'm gonna be moving you to our next face mask. It's a wet face mask that we're gonna be applying on you. This has some lights on it, so just sit back comfortably and we're gonna be applying it, okay? I'm just gonna move you here. Don't worry. Good. And applying the LED mask. So we have set it in blue, which is the color that you have chosen. You can actually touch it here. I see that it's quite relaxing for the touch. Okay. Gently place it over you. Like so. Very good. And we're gonna leave it for a few minutes, okay? Very well. Okay, it's not placed properly. Okay, just one moment. There, is it comfortable? Okay, good. Very well, so I have set it for 15 minutes time, and I'll be back in a bit. I'm just gonna set the background light for you. Okay. Okay, we are done. Gonna gently remove the mask. How are you feeling? Quite relaxing, isn't it? Yeah, it just feels great. This is it. I'm gonna turn on the lights now. Hey. Well, you definitely fell asleep with that. That's good. That's good. We needed to know that that was gonna work with dry faceless subjects, so I have to say that you help us a lot with this. Okay. So you're gonna be fully compensated, and I'm gonna add 10% more, okay? Because we were able to get new data from you, and that is gonna help us quite a lot. Now, I would like to ask you if you want to participate on this for our next session. The next one will be for the ears. You're a completely good candidate for it. It's a completely experimental ear cleaning treatment that we're trying here at our facility. This one is gonna be done on Wednesday. Would you like us to call you for this? Very good. So thank you so much again. And if you go right here outside on the left, you have their reception, and just give them your name and they're gonna give you your compensation. It was my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming and for answering an ad. Goodbye.